If you're serious about losing fat and staying lean in 2025, you're going to need to ditch one of the biggest mental traps holding high achievers like you back. It's what I call the pause button mentality, and this mindset is the idea that you can hit a pause on your health and fitness goals until things settle down, until the project is done, the holidays are over, or work gets less hectic. But as you've probably noticed, things never settle down. After years of coaching corporate professionals, I've seen firsthand that dropping this mentality is the game changer for sustainable fat loss, strength, and long-term fitness. So if you're ready to finally make lasting progress this year, let's dive into why you need to stop waiting for the perfect time and what to do instead. The pause button mentality makes you think, I'll get back to my routine when things calm down. But there's rarely a perfect time. Deadlines, social events, family obligations, Christmas, Easter, weddings, they never stop. When you rely on the pause button, you put in effort for weeks or months, but life throws a curveball and you hit pause. When you come back, you're almost always starting from scratch, if you ever do. This is honestly like climbing halfway up a mountain and then going back to base each time you face some kind of obstacle. Now imagine that instead of stopping completely, you just turned things down. You took small steps forward and then picked up the pace when things settled down. Over time, those small steps add up to huge progress. Instead of an on-off switch, think of your fitness and nutrition plan as a dial, which you can turn up or down. So I want you to imagine a volume dial with levels from 1 to 10. At level 10, you're fully focused, working out 4 to 5 times a week, meal prep dialed in, everything's going great. But when work or travel gets crazy, you need to learn how to turn the dial down to a level that you can handle. So maybe that's a 4 or 5. So level 4, you fit in 2 short workouts and you just eat mindfully. And level 2, you simply prioritize protein and veggies in each meal and you take 10 to 15 minute daily walks. The key is keeping the dial on even at a lower setting. This way, instead of stopping and starting, you're always moving forwards and making some sort of progress. So what are the actual benefits of the dial mentality? As mentioned, smoother progress. Instead of constantly starting over, you're building momentum. Even small steps keep you moving forwards. Less stress, more consistency. You can take the pressure off. It's not an all or nothing, it's an always something. And this means you can dial it up or down as needed while still making progress. Real life resilience. With the dial mentality, you're practicing how to adjust to life's demands instead of waiting for the perfect time that never comes. This gives you resilience, not just in fitness, but in every part of life. Now, you're probably wondering how you can implement this into your own life. So here's a quick 4-step plan to start building a dial mentality in 2025 so that you can finally get results like this. Firstly, identify your levels. What does level 10 look like for you? Maybe it's 4 workouts a week, meal prep on Sundays, ordering your meal deliveries, and at level 5 is 2 dumbbell workouts per week and focusing on eating protein and vegetables in each meal. Level 1, it might just be hitting that daily protein target and 7,000 steps per day. Set your minimum standards. Commit to a baseline you can stick to no matter what. This might be one 20-minute workout a week or prioritizing protein and vegetables at each meal. If you have a minimum, that's going to keep you consistent even in busy times. Plan ahead for busy times. Look at your calendar. Are there busy periods coming up? Travel, year-end deadlines? Plan to dial things down instead of pausing. Choose a level that you can maintain, even if it's a 2 or 3. Celebrate small wins. Small wins add up. When you keep the dial on, every small action builds confidence and motivation over time. An example of this mindset in action would be, let's say it's a typically busy week. You're traveling, juggling back-to-back meetings, and have family commitments. Normally, you'd think, I'll get back on track next week. But with a dial mentality, you just might turn things down to level 3. You fit in a couple of 20-minute dumbbell sessions in your hotel, focus on lean proteins and veggies, aim for that 5,000 steps a day. It's not a perfect week, but it's a progress week. Next week, when things calm down, you can turn the dial back up to 8, 9, or 10. If you want real lasting change in 2025, you need to drop the pause button mentality. By using a dial instead, you're committing to always making progress no matter how small. This is how busy corporate professionals get fit and stay fit, even when life gets hectic. Remember, this isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about making the dial work for you and keeping things moving, whether you're at a 2, a 5, or a 10. So this year, shift from the pause button mentality to the dial mentality and see how much easier it becomes to reach your goals. And if you want more personalized guidance to lose over 10 kilograms of belly fat and feel 10 years younger in under 180 days guaranteed, so you can get results like this before summer 2025, click the link below to schedule a quick call with me and I'll get you started right away. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.